Welcome back. If you have a 2014 to 2017 A1, Rockshock's Pike or Lyrik, you might be interested in hearing about how to transform it with the Debonair Spring upgrade. I've had my Pike A1 for 2 years now. For the most part, I've been happy with it, but I was starting to notice when demoing other bikes like the 2018 Nomad or Ibis Ritmo that they were very plush over the small chatter. At first I chalked this up to both bikes using longer travel and stouter chassis forks.
Hey man, you chose it!
But a few comments mentioned the Vorsprung, Luftkappek, however you say that thing. And there was also a mention that there was now a Debonair Spring upgrade directly from SRAM. I was familiar with the Debonair can on my shock, also something Fox was calling EVOL. The basic idea is that there's larger volume in a negative air spring, and this creates better small bump compliance. I have ridden my Pike at 130, 150, and now 140 millimeters on both normal, technical, and bike park trails. Our recent trip down to Pisgah created the worst arm pump I've experienced so far. It really left me wanting a real enduro bike. I swapped the 150mm air spring back into the fork, looking to take the edge off, but I didn't find what I was looking for. Playing with bottomless tokens can help, but it didn't solve the problem. When I saw this Debonair upgrade was available, and it was less than $50, I ordered it right away. All it is an air spring assembly, so if you've ever done a lower leg service, the only extra step is removing a C-clip, taking the old shaft out, and greasing the new one. SRAM has very good documentation for this, so just check on their website for that. So how did it ride? The short answer is exactly as it was described. I took it straight out to one of the longest root gardens we have locally. I'm sure you're saying, you can't really tell much from that video, and I agree. So you're just going to have to trust me. But the front end held its line much better, and was definitely less unsettled by the roots. The next trip was to a bike park, Mountain Creek in Vernon, New Jersey. This place has some nice flow trails, but also has some serious jank. I ended up dropping the pressure about 10 psi after the first run. I did about 7 runs in this setup, and ended up happiest with the rebound on the fork and shock at almost full slow. I still can get into trouble with this bike and repeated rough hits.
Very out of control.
But doing high-speed runs down more open trails, I was a lot more comfortable over the braking bumps and chatter. During these runs, I also went through my usual jank sections, and found quite a few felt much smoother. There still was a point where the Debonair stopped helping, and once the rocks got to about the size of bowling balls, the bike felt undergunned. For comparison's sake, the Nomad with the 170 Lyrik was soaking up these really well. I'm going to keep testing this new setup, but I haven't yet played with changing tokens. I'm thinking maybe I'll take one out and see how that feels. What do you think? What would you change next? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're here, you must click subscribe. I just installed the Victoria Airliner into my cross-country hardtail. I want to see how much abuse that can take. You won't want to miss that.